In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this clean user interface for Blackboard. As you can see, the splash page for this Blackboard class has my entire curriculum on one page. Each of these topics is actually hyperlinked, so I'll go ahead and click on there, and it'll kick me out to the assignment that I have for that week. I'll go ahead and close that. This Blackboard page has the standard side columns that I use for grades and quizzes and other things, but more importantly, right on the announcements, I have the entire curriculum map posted so that the students can easily access any of their assignments. So I'm going to show you the quick, simple, easy steps of making this happen. The first thing that you have to do is go to Microsoft Word and create an outline or a curriculum map. This can easily be done by using a table. I'm going to make a table with 4 columns and 10 rows. Click OK. I'm going to quickly move these columns over and resize them, just like so. This first line, I want to merge those cells. I'll go to Table, Merge Cells, and I'll type in History of Mass Comm. I want that cell to be colored, so I'll go ahead and click over here, fill it with a color. I'll put my date right here, and another date here. It meets twice a week. And the topic will go over here. Maybe I'll say Mass Comm. I want these to be unbolded. Go ahead and click there. And here's another one. I'm going to select my whole entire table, and I'm going to hide all the lines. So I'll select this button here and make sure all those lines are transparent. So I'm going to go ahead and write an entire outline for my whole entire class. When you get done, it should look a little something like this with all my dates, all my topics, separated by units. Pretty straightforward. That's the first step. The second thing you have to do, we're going to go back to Safari, and you're going to make all of your lesson plans on Google Docs. If you don't have a Google Docs account, you can sign up for it. It's free. To create new documents, just hit Create, get a document, and voila, you've got a brand new document. It takes a little bit to load up, and you can write all your lesson plans down. Give it a second to load up. And write whatever it is that you need to write for your lesson plans. So you can see in my Google Docs folder, I have written all my lesson plans for all of my weeks in my Mass Comm class. I have some discussion activities written, some PowerPoints written as well. If you don't have enough time to plan your whole entire curriculum, you can make placeholders. For example, I'll go back over to my Blackboard page, and let's say the last week, week 17, cloud computing, I just don't have enough time to plan for it, or any of these weeks for that matter. I can still make placeholder lessons. I'll go to week 17, cloud computing and mobile technology, click on that, and as you can see while this loads up, I don't actually have a whole lesson plan written. I just have some general ideas of things that I want to work on. This is basically going to serve as placeholder text. After I've made all my lesson plans, what I'm going to do now is go to File, Publish to the Web. This will actually publish my document as a web page. Here's the link for it right here, so I can do Command-C to copy that. And I'll open up a new tab, paste it up here, Command-V, hit Return. And as you can see, this is a web page where my content has been published from my Google document. So basically, these documents act as documents and web pages at the same exact time. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to embed everything into Blackboard so you can have this interface. I'm going to turn my edit mode back on in Blackboard, go back down to Microsoft Word. I'm going to select my curriculum map or my outline in Microsoft Word and copy the entire thing. Edit, copy. Then I'm going to go back into Blackboard, create an announcement, Welcome to Mass Comm as the subject. The body, hit Command V to paste. And as you can see, I've just pasted the entire curriculum map or outline into Blackboard. Now what I'm going to do is for each week, I'm going to go back into my Google Docs and find the website that corresponds to each week. So let's go to the first one, Mass Communications. I'll go to File. Again, I'm going to publish these as websites. Publish to the web. I'm going to grab this document link, Command C to copy, go back over to Blackboard. I'm going to go over here, select all this text, create a hyperlink by hitting the button over here that looks like a globe. Enter the URL, Command V. I'm going to open the link in a new window and hit Submit. And I'm going to go down and do that for every single week that I have in my curriculum map or my outline. Afterwards, I'm going to hit Submit. I'm actually not going to do that because my class is actually live and I don't want to change it. So I'll hit Cancel. And when you get done, you should have an interface such as this where I can click on any of these and it automatically kicks me out to the lesson plan that I made on Google Docs that's published as a website. So now that the students can have a very simple, easy to use interface where they can access everything on one page. More importantly, let's say I haven't exactly planned everything out, but I want to give handouts and have it updated on Blackboard at the same time. Let's go back to week 17, for example. As soon as I go into Google Docs and go onto my document, and let's say I want to make some changes, let's say I want to talk about YouTube and social networking, and I want to write some notes in here. This document will become updated every 5 minutes or so on the web page version. As you can see, it says all changes saved. And if I go over to Blackboard and click on this, it says updated every 5 minutes. Right down here, if I just wait 5 more minutes, that document will be changed and will reflect the changes that I made in my Google Doc over here. So the advantage of this is all of my content in Blackboard is automatically updated as soon as I change it in Google Docs, and I actually don't have to log into Blackboard anymore to update any of the content. And that's it. Those are a couple of quick, simple tips on creating a beautiful user interface for Blackboard so that your students can easily access everything and you won't have to log into Blackboard to update anything. Everything can be updated remotely using Google Docs. Hope you enjoyed the show.